Hey Taurus, welcome to Queen Urban Tarot. Today we're going to do your second week of April general love reading. Keep in mind these readings are general, so they cannot possibly apply to every single person watching. But if you would like a personal reading, the link is always in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. For all of the new viewers, I am an intuitive reader. I read the traditional sense of card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for your reading. I also charge both decks on top of your own personalized astrological card. So again, this reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope everyone is doing well. Currently, there are absolutely no reversals in either one of my decks. So if we get any reversals, I'm going to accept them because I know they're aligned with the messages that I'm meant to give you guys today. When I was meditating over you guys' energy, and this is kind of rare because when I do love readings, I rarely, I think probably twice since I started, and I've been on YouTube doing readings since October 2019. I think only twice I got a gospel song, right? The song that I got for you guys when I was meditating over your energy was Perfect Peace. I think it's Marvin Sapp. I'm not sure, but whatever the case, it doesn't matter because I'm going to put the link in the description box below. I always put the links to the songs in the description box below so you guys can listen to it after you hear the reading because I know it's aligned with the energy for you guys. Now, I picked up two different scenarios. First, if you are a Taurus who's married, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual who is married, you guys may have went through a time in your marriage because I feel like this is for this specific group. For marriage, you may have went through something in your marriage where you felt like you guys were growing apart, and I know that because I'm going to tell you there's two different decks here. There's your main one and then there's a clarifier there. Both decks, I've seen the Chariot card pop out, and I shuffle in between every single reading. There are no reversals, so I make sure I intentionally shuffle. And I've seen the Chariot card two times, come to my attention in both decks. So somebody was possibly thinking about moving out of this marriage, out of this relationship, out of this situation. That's what I picked up for a lot of you guys. And then the second one was an energy of reconciliation in a relationship. It doesn't have to be a marriage specifically, but there's some type of reconciliation, and if not, is more so finding peace, right? Because there was a very heavy, at one point over the meditation, there was a heavy energy of someone feeling depressed about, and I heard somebody say, they failed. Like somebody felt like they failed in this marriage or a situation, a relationship, long-term relationship. I don't feel like this is something new, and there was a sense of feeling like, a sense of failure for a certain group of people. But either way it goes, I feel like whatever the outcome is, there's going to be a heavy sense of peace. Like somebody's going to find peace in saying, I've done everything that I could, and they're just going to finally realize that you can't beat yourself up over about it. Now, I don't feel like this, don't take this as something negative. I'm just telling you that's the underlying energies that I pick up. But more than anything, the strongest message that I picked up was a sense of reconciliation for a lot of you guys, okay? So let's hold the cards down and just part it randomly and see what we have at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. You have the Knight of Wands. Now, I'm going to tell you, some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. You could have this placement because if you look at this Knight, he has head to toe armor on. Okay, and he has his wand in hand like he's ready for one more fight. And I just said something about reconciliation, right? If you don't have these strong fire sign placements, you have a fire sign who is coming back into you. Because we all know that the Knight of Wands is very fast moving. Very fast moving. And they're very passionate about whatever it is that they're going towards. And if you notice this, like I said, this person has been through a lot. And I just said that this song, you really have to listen to it because Perfect Peace ties in perfectly with somebody who has been through quite a few battles. You see, he even has his face mask down. You can't even see his face. Because this person either just got out of a war or they're heading straight into it. Either way it goes, they look victorious. Not a bruise, not a scrape, not a worn down piece of attire. This person is prepared for whatever, okay? As we part the deck so that we can shuffle, absolutely. You have the High Priestess. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual, but more than anything, if that's not the case for you guys, somebody finally went within and realized, like I said, if you're going through a breakup with a person, you or this person realize, like, I want my love back, whoever this person you're with back, and that's why somebody's moving in quickly, very quickly and passionately, especially with this Knight of Wands. Somebody's moving in passionately. And the Knight of Wands typically gets the yeah, look at that. The Knight of Wands typically gets the has the on their resume is the Playboy Playgirl of Tarot. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone that you found out. Look at that. Found out was, what do you call it? Two-timing. Right? Because look at that. Now you have the Nine of Swords. Somebody having sleepless nights, being in their head. Very sad. Heartbroken. I know it's heartbreak because you got 1, 2, 3. 3 swords going directly at that heart chakra. Right? You got 3 of Swords on their mind. And we all know the Three of Swords is about heartbreak. Most definitely. There was heartbreak for you or this other individual, possibly the both of you. And look how many times I shuffled. And look, wow. And didn't I say I seen the Chariot card? You guys see me shuffling. And now the Chariot card is in reverse. Now, I did not tell you guys that I feel like there's going to be reconciliation. Now, you would say, well, why is the Chariot card not upright? I'm going to tell you the way I'm picking it up is literally like, with this Chariot card being in reverse, I feel like you and this person are deciding not to leave each other's side, not to leave. I understand, like I said, I read the traditional sense of the cards also, but I'm picking up the messages intuitively. And then you still have this Knight, right? This Knight of Wands. A lot of you guys are definitely dealing with somebody with fire sign placement. But didn't I tell you guys, I've seen this Chariot card multiple times in this deck and your clarifying deck. I've seen it. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, this person is deciding not to, you and this person are deciding not to move away from each other, but instead to move towards each other. Look at that at the bottom of the deck. Chariot upright. So we're going to get 2 cards. One is going to be a general energy, and the second is going to be a possible outcome. And then we'll get a clarifier for both. Okay, too many flipped out. None of them are facing us, so I'm not going to take them. Wow, you got 2. And even though they're not facing us, you got 2, and we only do 2 cards, so let's flip them over and see what we got. Okay. So you have the 10 of Cups in reverse as your main energy, and then you have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Exactly what I was saying about this the energy that I picked up. Right now, you guys are in the 10 of Cups in reverse. Right now, things in your home life with you and your partner are not where you want it to be. But neither one of you really want to walk away. Because we know the 8 of Cups is about somebody walking away, deciding to leave a situation. It's in reverse. And if you look at it, it's really right next to the 10 of Cups. I'm telling you, neither one of you guys want this to be over. I feel like there was just like it was a feeling of like, either things feeling like someone felt like they couldn't trust someone. And then there was also a feeling that things were falling apart. Because if you see that 10 of Cups, look at the house upright. It's a nice little cottage, rainbow behind it. Things are happy. If you turn the house upside down, everything in it is going to fall to the ground, upside down, crash, bang, kaboom, period. It's like things have fallen down around you and this person, but neither one of you guys are walking away. And that gives me the energy that it's a possibility of working on this situation. At the bottom of the deck, you have this same. A lot of you guys, like I said, you're dealing with a Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You just had this Knight of Wands in your main deck, and now you're having this energy reappearing again. Somebody's coming in quickly. Like I said, I don't think anybody wants to walk away. Somebody has made a decision that they're going to come rushing in. That horse's leg is already up in the air, on his way to his target. And this time, his face mask is up. So like I said, I don't feel like this is somebody new. This is somebody that you don't know. This is somebody that you've known, because you can identify this person. This face mask is up. You know who this person is. Yup, look at that. Wow. So I feel like if you don't have this fire sign placement in your chart, this is another person rushing into you, and you're going to accept it because you have a Page of Pentacles now. The Page, this Pentacle, this is your energy, Taurus. This is your energy. And I feel like this person's going to rush in with an offer, and you're going to accept it. You see how they have this Pentacle in their hand and they're eyeballing it? You're going to accept this because you don't want to walk away from this person. You want to turn this 10 of Cups up, right side up. You want that with this person. And if you notice the cards, they're facing each other. So there's going to be communication soon, and I know that for sure because the pages are always communicators. They come in with messages. And this is a page, right? Wow, that's beautiful. So let's get a clarifying card for the 10 of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Cups in reverse. You got the 10 and the 8. I don't know why I'm just now noticing that. You got the 8 and 10. A lot of emotions involved because both of your main cards are cup cards. So there's a lot of emotions involved. And that's the reason also why neither one of you guys want to walk away. There's a lot of emotions tied into this, years, right? And then look at that. You had a Two of Pentacles facing this Four of Cups, more cup energy. Somebody's sitting there pouting because they're not sure whether or not they can trust another person. And I feel like with this Two of Pentacles, this is your energy, Taurus, right? That Pentacle energy. You're kind of up and down one day after another about whether or not, you're up and down one day after another about whether or not you want to accept this offer. Because if you look at it, this Two of Pentacles is looking directly in the direction of that Four of Cups. And I feel like both of these energies are yours. You're not sure if you want to accept that offer. Somebody, I'm hearing that somebody really, I'm hearing somebody betrayed your trust. Okay. For a lot of you guys, let's get a clarifier for the Ten of Cups. The King, you got the King of Wands in reverse, clarifying the Ten of Cups. A lot of you guys are dealing with somebody with very, very, very strong fire sign placements. Now I'm going to tell you, the Knight of Wands could be a very persnippety, snarky, smart-assy person. Okay? So if you guys don't have this fiery placement in your chart, you were dealing with somebody who was just very harsh. Like if you said, I feel like I want to, and I'm hearing this scenario now. Somebody may have said, I feel like we need to take a break and reassess this relationship. And this person's like, fine, go. Almost like they didn't care. This person cares because neither one of y'all want to leave. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah, look at that. You got the Two of Swords upright. Indecisive. This person doesn't want to leave, though. I don't care what neither one of you guys say. Nobody wants to leave the situation. I can tell you that right now. That's what I'm picking up. Nobody. Okay, look at that. Knight of Cups. So I always tell people the pages are messengers. The knights are messengers too. Only difference is the knights, the pages come in with a message, they're delivering this message, and then, they pretty much leave it where it is. I'm giving you this message, you act on it how you want to. The knight comes in with a message, but they're also prepared to react to how you're going to react to your response, right? And he's also in armor, like I said about that Knight of Wands. And look at that, his armor is up, his face is not covered. You know who this person is. This person is already on their way to you. Look at that horse already in motion. More Cups energy. So far you have the Knight of Cups here. You have the Eight of Cups. And then you have the Ten of Cups. A lot of cup energy. You or this other person can have some very strong water sign placements. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be. Because I feel like more than anything, there's a lot of energy about emotions involved. Because as the cards look on the table, you see this? This King of Wands back is facing the Knight of Cups. I'm sorry, he's looking in the direction. Right? This Knight of Wands is facing the direction of this Knight of Cups. So again, if this is not you with a strong fire sign placement, you have a love interest who has very strong fire sign energy, and they're going to come in and give you this offer. And I know that because, like I said, that Eight of Cups, nobody's wanting to walk away. Nobody's wanting to walk away. And if you notice in your reading, you have 4 cards, right? 3 of your cards are in reverse, except for this Knight of Cups. Because in the possible outcome, the very last card for the possible outcome, this person, somebody's coming back in with an offer. You have, that horse energy. Anytime I see horses in cards, that's movement. Somebody's moving towards somebody. Somebody's wanting victory. He already has this gold cup here. Golden offer. Right? I'm telling you right now, neither one of you all want to leave this situation. Because look at that. He's coming up this Knight of Wands is coming up in reverse, but if he would have came upright, his back would have been facing the Knight of Cups, which means he would be opposed to giving this love offer. This person is just being a tough ass. That's what I'm picking up. If it's not you, there's a strong fire sign placement individual in this scenario who is being a tough ass, but they're really a softie, and they're definitely a softie for you. They've went within and they've realized that they don't want to move forward without you, and they're coming towards you. They're coming towards you, and I see it as being soon, to be quite honest with you. There's going to be communication soon, because remember, we've seen that Page of Pentacles. That's communication coming in. It's going to happen soon, I feel like. Okay? So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.